Hello and welcome.
You're listening to the Sugar and Spice Podcast. Hello and welcome to the Sugar and Spice Podcast. My name is Shelly Dubois and my partner here is
Danita Lynn.
And together we are
Sugar and Spice.
So today we are talking about have fun,
Stay young. I'm actually 80 years old.
Yeah.
I'm having such good fun.
And I'm 90. Yeah.
Yes, welcome to another one of our podcasts.
Yeah.
This should be fun.
It should be because
It's always fun.
It's always fun,
Yeah,
and we're staying young.
That's right. Even without
Yeah.
sleep.
That's right.
I don't get any sleep these days. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's part of the getting older.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I said it. Oh my God,
Shush.
sorry.
I kind of ripped you into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fishing pole. Sorry, not a whip. Sorry.
See, we're having fun already.
Yeah,
We
that's
just
right.
got started. Hello.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to talk about different things that we do and maybe some suggestions to other people how to stay young. You know, so
volunteer any information
Yeah.
that you would like us to know that you're having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Are you having fun listening to our podcast?
That's the big question. That is the question.
You know, just listening to us keeps you young.
Keeps you hopping.
Keeps you laughing. And speaking of laughing, laughter. Laughter is the best medicine.
It is.
And that's how it keeps you young. I've always had this, you know, I always have a little laugh all the time. And even when we're out different places, my husband and I, and if we get separated or I go off somewhere, he says, all I have to do is listen for your laugh.
Hear you laugh. Oh, that's where she's at. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that direction. Follow the laugh.
Yeah, he just finds me. Even when we've gone to Mexico and I've wandered off or something, he says, now you're talking to somebody, but I hear your laugh.
He finds you at a bar, in a tequila bar, taste testing.
That's right.
Just follow the laugh. Laughing with the bartender.
That's right. So like Danita and I, we laugh a lot together. We we do crazy things and
lots of spontaneous stuff too.
Very much.
We
so.
never plan our fun. Well, yeah. Just have fun.
And that's another part, you know, like being spontaneous.
Yes, and I think when we were going to Arizona, you know, and spending some of these. Well, you spent the winters there,
yeah.
And I was just like, we'd go on once in a while, and we'd hang out and do some writing and recording, and we would I think fun and sun
go together.
Tequila doesn't rhyme, but yeah, fun, sun. Like to be in beautiful, hot weather. How can you not be happy?
That's right.
That's why everybody there is happy.
Yes.
They're drinking. They're having fun. They've got sunshine.
And heat. Yes.
Bingo. Heat. I don't even know why we're still in Alberta.
Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes because one day it's 20 degrees Celsius, next day it's minus 5 degrees Celsius, and then back to plus 50. Yeah, it's so up and down.
Welcome to the yo-yo.
Yeah. How do I dress? Oh, I put my shorts on. Nope, got it.
I carry a bag with pants, boots, sweaters.
Yeah, it's true.
Know.
It's true. She does. Yeah.
I'm cold right now.
Yeah.
We're not in the heat.
Yeah. And but
that's part of my fun. That's part of our fun. We love having fun in the sun.
Yeah. And when you're outside, because we love being outside. You know, so that's another thing is being in nature, and you can do different things out in nature. For example, like hiking, biking, and just walking, boating, kayaking, camping, you know, just being on the beach and
strolling along the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not one to sit in front of my TV and watch, especially I can't get over it when it's a plus 30 day and the parking lot at the malls are full.
Or at the casino.
Yeah, or at the casino.
Not judging anyone who
but I
likes
just
the machines.
I don't understand, you know,
I
can't do it either. And so to go to a mall, but this is just a download actually, I thought from something in the past somebody said, it's because they don't like the heat and they like to go into air
That's
conditioning.
true. That is true.
So
very good. Very good.
I do not
reason.
like air conditioning.
That's why we get along so
exactly good. Right. We like the heat, and the heat, like, okay, some people might say, well, too much sun will wrinkle your skin, but not if
vitamin D.
Yes, that's natural vitamin D, and we drink vitamin T.
Yes, vitamin T and vitamin D is very good for you.
Very good for you. Yes, and we take care of our skin with nice vitamin E oil or whatever. Yeah, stuff that we like to use. Can't you tell? Didn't you say you were 80 and I said I was 90?
Yeah. I think our energy.
Yeah, energy.
When you're high on life, you don't have to have liquor.
No, you don't.
But when you're high on life and having fun, what is the banging here?
Right, you're
okay, hang on.
Thing. Yeah.
Something's waking me up.
Yeah.
Stay still. I can't stay still.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're high on life, you have that energy. Like I only had a couple hours of sleep.
Yep.
And I get together with you. Yeah, but I get together with you and
right?
I feed off and you feed off.
We feed off of each other. We can be like dead tired. And so it's hanging out with people that are fun.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
like-minded.
Like-minded and doing different things.
Yeah.
Getting out of the house, going for a walk, or even going for a lunch date, going shopping together, like just doing things like that.
Have a diva day.
Yeah, yes, a diva day.
We're planning one.
Ladies, yes. Mm-hmm. Do this, and even going to the spa and sitting there having a sip of wine while you get pedicure.
Do they serve wine there?
At private spas, they do. They don't. You can bring your own wine.
See, yes. I don't go very often. That's how I don't know this.
Yeah.
Don't know these things.
At a private spa, you can do that.
Ooh, yes. The luxuries.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, darling. It's fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous.
You can ask. Not all of them do, but you can ask and say, I'm coming with some girlfriends. Can we bring our own bottle of wine? And
I was going to say, well, just bring your sippy cup. Speaking of sipping, what are you sipping right now?
I'm sipping tequila. Yes. My throat's gotten a little dry because we've been.
Well, I know someone I can connect you with.
I know, right? Yes.
That's for another episode.
That's another episode. Yes. So, keeping young. If you can, get out and travel and explore. We have gone to Arizona and Mexico. We're not world travelers. We don't claim to be, but we at least, like you save up and you give yourself that time to get away and relax and be in a tropical place.
What is the saying about make your life the life that about vacation? That you never have to take a vacation from.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I don't know this. I don't know the saying.
I should have wrote it down.
Yes.
I didn't have anything planned.
Have a life that you don't have to take a vacation from. Pretty much that. Yeah.
And it's so important. I know sometimes financially it's tough to say we're going to take off and go holiday and go for a vacation. But if anything, put aside a little bit every month, pay your bills, but put a little bit aside so that you have a little nest egg to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I have very close friends that never took holidays, never went on vacation. And after they got married, they decided they would start to do that. Well, now they're hooked.
Right. Yes, you do. You do get hooked.
Because the feeling you get from being away from your workspace or your work people.
Yeah.
Some people, you don't want to hang around with them all the time. So when you get away, just a break. It's to recharge.
It is. You have to recharge your batteries. Yeah. And that's part of staying young is recharging your batteries and giving yourself that time. And if you aren't able to get away, then create something at home. Yeah. And this is what we did. And when we had to stay home in 2020 is that we decorated our condo at the time. We decorated it in Mexican theme.
Oh, Mexican.
Yeah, we did tropical. We even turned up the heat because we didn't have to pay extra for heat. It was included in the rent.
See, there you go.
And we had Mexican food. We played Mexican music, and we drank tequila. Right. So.
And you didn't invite. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
No. I was there. Not saying anything. I know. I think there was something going on viral on Facebook or on online about a couple that actually hauled in sand.
Yes, people have done that into their basement.
Yeah,
yes.
it's like, wow, that's going all out. That's really committed. That's
if you'd have an unfinished basement, haul in some sand. You can buy those fake palm trees, get some just some lamps or whatever.
Have the fans going so the palm leaves are blowing in the wind.
A kiddie pool with water in it.
A fountain.
So
it sounds like the ocean.
Yeah. Create your own, and doing things like that, it gives you it's like, okay, you're not actually there, but psychologically
you're
really
psycho
good.
I mean psychological. You be psychological.
It's good for your body, good for your brain to give yourself that,
it's
that
a placebo of some type, even if it's not the real thing, it's in your head. It's real.
Yeah,
you make it real in your head, and you get the emotion and the feeling,
the endorphins or whatever, so that you
the
get
endorphins
that,
will be in the water too.
and that's the dolphins.
Dolphins. I have an accent. I said dolphins are in the water. Oh, you're talking about the other kind.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to all my U.S. fans.
Yeah.
My U.S. fans.
Yeah. Yes, we have U.S. fans and friends that have accents, and we just love it so much.
Them.
Yeah, we love them so much that we talk like that. Yes, I know it's terrible accent.
We go to Nashville again.
Yeah,
we got to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
So, other things to have fun and stay young is spend time with good friends and family that bring you joy and laughter. Like
everybody's so split up these days. Like
exactly.
my kids are, one's in Vancouver, the other one's in Saskatchewan. I don't get to see them all the time.
Right.
But, when we do get together, wow, so fun, because we just enjoy each other's company and the grandkids, and playing, what is that? The cornhole? And
yeah.
It sounds dirty. That sounds dirty. I'll say beanbag.
Beanbag game. Some people call it beanbag game. Some call it a cornhole.
I will say beanbag.
Yeah, beanbag. Okay.
Beanbag. Cornhole's dirty. Sounds dirty.
Beanbag. Yeah.
But just games or whatever.
Yeah.
But my kids used to play Monopoly. When we were on the farm.
Right.
That game, I'm sure, like the board was like already missing letters and rubbed off because they played it. My nephews, their cousins would come over and they would play. Oh man, they'd play those games forever. It was so
before the internet.
Before the internet.
Yes, we used to play that game all the time too.
And they had so much fun. And it would go on, and I loved watching them have fun like that. And as far as being adults, games like we used to play cards. Remember?
Yeah, cards.
Years and years ago.
Canasta, that's
500.
500.
People,
different rummies.
My dad used to play solitaire a lot. That was his fun.
Right.
In the morning, he'd have a cigarette.
Oh, there you go.
Ciggy butt and his coffee, and I could smell the coffee when I was a kid. Smelling.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
things like that.
Games, but you mentioned about being with other people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Even we've done it with friends. We have potluck dinners together.
I love potlucks.
And then we go in the basement and we play music together, right? Just getting together, doing things like that. Some people do dinners where I can't remember what they're called.
Themes?
They're a theme, but also you'll have appetizer at one person's house. Then you go to the next person's house and you have the meal.
The same night?
The same night. And then you go to the next person's house and you're having dessert.
I'm staying away from that one because if it's winter, that's too
right?
much.
That's too much.
That's
and if you're drinking, that's not good. Yeah. It's just stay in one place.
Yeah. But you guys actually did that. You and your husband had, like you make your own little meal.
Oh,
what do you call those?
They're raclettes. They call them these little frying pans. Is that the ones you're talking about? Yes. And my ex-sister-in-law, she was from Holland, and they called it gourmatten. That's what a gourmetten or gourmatten.
Yeah, mutton sounds like a sheep.
Yeah. That mutton reminds me of a Seinfeld episode.
Oh, yeah.
Won't go there. But yeah, where we have they're little frying pans with little burners underneath. And what you do is you cut up a whole bunch of different meats. You have eggs, you have vegetables and sauces and everything. And you can create your own little meals in these pans.
So good.
And you're just having fun talking and you're drinking your wine or whatever, your cocktails, and you're making your own little meals. So it's kind of almost like fondue that can go on for hours.
And you're not, it's not the host, hostess. It's not all on your, like, I mean, to cook a big meal.
Right.
Everybody kind of makes their own little, you do a lot of cutting.
You do the prep work,
but that's where you get your husband to help you.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. We enjoy it. Him and I of cutting up everything. Yeah, it is.
There's another word I was thinking, but it's an experience.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It is. It's fun. Doing things like that, and also going out and seeing live music and concerts.
Little plug there for like going out and seeing Sugar and Spice.
Sugar and Spice show. And live music, like going to a pub or a restaurant or a festival. Festivals. Sometimes, like with the pub thing, I was thinking, sometimes it doesn't cost that much to go.
True.
Right? And so if you're on a budget. And then festivals, well, sometimes you can go just for a festival like one day or whatever, and then concerts. So there's concerts, and especially like for keeping young, it's nice that all these rock bands and country bands like from the 80s and 90s are touring,
still going.
So and it's nice to go to that concert and have that experience and kind of relive those songs. And I know I've gone to some, and I'm like, holy crap, like I forgot about that song. That song. Sometimes I try to listen to their songs again before I go to the concert. Yeah, but to go and listen, and you're just like, oh, and it brings back the memories of, parties or gatherings, things you did in the 80s and 90s, right? So that keeps you young, right? Because your
familiarity.
Yeah, you're reliving those 80s and 90s or wherever. She can't control her headphone cord here in this episode.
If you hear a lot of banging, it's me. I'm sorry. That's because I've got two of these and you only got one.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what things
just doesn't belong here. Anyway, yes, I'm going to try to not be so French.
There. Okay. Yes.
Stop with the hands.
The hands are flying around here with the French.
Okay.
Yes.
Plant them. Okay. Yeah. I personally, I think that staying young, like you said, nature, but I mean with animals, some people have their dogs, they take them for walks. Maybe if you don't have kids, that's your kid. You're going to take your kid for a walk. But I had a cat. I had dogs on the farm and all that, and they bring joy to your heart. Like it's like babies.
Yeah,
babies make you happy.
Yeah. And if you're a person that's living on their own, then having that pet in the house, it really makes it bright. It is company. It really brightens your day, and you got somebody to take care of, right?
Well, I think my daughter has a dog, and she's a very well trained dog, and she takes her to the senior homes, and she takes them to
nice.
And the people love her.
They light up when they see.
They are just like It's joy, pure joy to be able to see this animal and this pet, and they pet it. There's something about petting an animal or holding a baby.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
There's that connection.
That connection there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I mean, like I said, I had not that long ago, I had a kitten that wandered into the farmyard and I fell in love.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, my heart melted.
And you know what? Since she left, you've aged.
Yeah. Damn cat wandered off on me.
Yeah, and holy crap. Yeah.
You're not home often enough, so I'm buggering off to the neighbors. The cat was there the whole winter because, it's just like, bugger off. And so free meals.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't have to feed it.
Yeah.
But when it came back, though, petted the hell out of that cat.
So it's keeping you young.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Kitties. Kitty.
Kitty.
Are you a country music fan?
because we have a new country song called Starting Tomorrow.
It's for all you procrastinators out there, including ourselves.
That's right. And the track is available on all digital platforms, and it's been available as of February 23rd. So go on out there and listen to our new song called Starting Tomorrow. Other things that can keep you young is keep learning. Keep learning, no matter if it's from going to school, taking a course online, doing the school of YouTube like I do.
Yeah.
Always learning something new. Even from reading books, you learn something new. Keeps the mind sharp. Right? Because, you know, we can all go down the rabbit hole with our cell phones, right? And
just was reaching for the tequila. I was like, okay, oops.
We can be scrolling away on our phones, and that's really mind numbing. And so we need to do things that keep our brains busy and keep doing things. There's people that are way older than us that do puzzles all the time, or like you said, card games. My in-laws, they do
they play
they play cards. My mother-in-law will sit there and play solitaire in the morning. No smoking, but and she still quilts, and her and my father-in-law still play music together, you know. And she's not in her 80s, father-in-law is, right? But you know, they're always doing things to keep their mind sharp. And I know other people like aunts and uncles that are doing things like that, because sitting on the phone or just watching TV is just mind numbing. And then, you know, like next thing you know, you're forgetting things and stuff. So
like what?
You almost got me there. Almost split second. So we keep learning, and as you know, being musicians and singers, songwriters, we're always learning something new in that aspect. Just
being a songwriter works that muscle, right? So I find I get so excited when we get working on a song and we have these lyrics, and then all of a sudden, oh, we got to change this word, or oh, this, you know, like it excites me, and I'll go to bed. You know, the last song we just recorded, I couldn't get the chorus out of my head.
I woke up. I went to sleep with it. I woke up with it, and I still do. Yeah.
So that's ingrained for sure. But that's fun. The creative part is a lot of fun to work.
Yeah. So playing music, if you are a person that plays music, or that way you can keep young. And because there's a lot of people I know that are 80s and 90s that are playing music, and they look great, and they're doing things.
I say golf. You like golfing?
Yes.
You know, these being active. A lot of people walk. They do a lot of walks. Some actually cycle, bike. Yeah. You know, cycle.
Pickleball. Lots of people are into pickleball.
Still have not been introduced to that.
No.
Where does the pickle come in? I want to know, what are they hitting? A pickle over the net?
That's funny, because it should look like a round green pickle.
Is it elongated?
No, it's a ball. So like it's just.
I've never seen a round pickle. Well, yes, I guess a beet. A whole beet. And okay, whatever.
It's not green, but I don't know how pickle came. Yeah, pickleball. I don't know. I don't know. That would be interesting. Anybody knows, put it in the comments.
Can you educate us?
Yeah, educate. Yeah, we'll have to look up after this recording. How the heck did it get called pickleball?
No idea. But I digress. I was going to say about, you know, these activities. Got a brain fart. The pickle.
The pickle.
The pickle threw me off.
The pickle.
Pickles do that. Pickles
Getting pickled really throws us off too. Yeah.
Not there yet.
Yeah, not there yet. But different activities. And if you're able, that's, you know, start when you're younger to always keep moving.
Oh, that's where I was going.
That's where you're going.
The pickle left. Motion is lotion.
Yes.
So if you keep moving, that being flexible or whatever will give you that better health.
Yeah.
So that you can do whatever you want.
That's right. Fun. Yeah.
You know, rock climbing.
Yeah, right. I'm scared of heights. But no, I love walking on a warm, sunny day.
No wind.
No wind. Yes. Yeah.
It's got to be very quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Go stick my head out the door and go, not today. Yeah. But I will move like in the morning when after I meditate, and then I'm saying like maybe some affirmations or things that gratitude and stuff. While I'm doing that, I'm moving.
Appreciation.
Yes, I'm stretching. I'm, doing lunges or whatever. Just stretching out different things. So I'm having fun while I do it. Right? Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, I'm getting my energy up and getting my body moving. So
at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We're not early birds.
No,
although
not at all.
The reason, personally, my reason for not being an early bird is because I am an early bird. I wake up at 4:30.
Yeah.
And then how do I get back to sleep? I have fun watching Netflix. I don't know. It's just like, okay, get my mind off, because my mind will run over time. And so I have to
you have a busy mind.
But if we watch uplifting movies, that's another way to have fun.
Yes.
Cartoons are my favorite.
Cartoons and watching something funny.
Not really cartoons,
no,
but the animated.
Oh, the animated. Yeah, that's right.
I
figured you meant, the animated, like
Dave,
Disney or whatever.
Dave Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear.
Maybe Dave.
AKA Dave Buzz Lightyear. No, those Toy Story.
Yeah.
And Shrek.
And, I love Shrek.
The Minions.
Yes. Yeah.
Despicables. The little kids in that. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
love those.
To watch animated cartoons like that keeps you young too, because you're a kid at heart, right? So you're bringing out that kid.
Remember Disney?
Yeah. Oh, every Sunday.
Walt Disney World.
Yes.
Not World. Disney. Just Disney.
The world of Walt Disney World.
But but the program.
Oh, okay.
God, I used to run home and watch like
6
Sunday.
o'clock every Sunday.
Wait, it was Flintstones.
Now we're aging ourselves.
Wait, it was Flintstones in the afternoon.
At noon. Lunchtime.
I was going to school. We were in town. I'd run home, eat, watch Flintstones, go back to school. It was...
we were always jealous of those kids that got to go home for lunch.
Well, it's about that time you're jealous of me. You had a flush toilet.
Yeah, that's true.
I did not.
Yeah, you
when
did
I was
not.
a kid. I had Flintstones. So there you go.
You had a TV.
I had them TV. Yes. And then Disney. Well, Sundays, right?
Yes,
it
Sundays.
was Sundays. Oh, we would. It was an event.
And that's when we were allowed. TV tables came.
Oh,
got invented.
Yeah.
And that's when we were allowed to sit in the living room and watch TV.
See,
only for Walt Disney.
It was an event.
Yes,
it was an event.
Yeah. So do things like that, kid at heart. Do things, like for example, my husband and I, when it's hockey, like I'll make some wings and we'll sit at our TV tables and watch hockey.
I think like talking about the old programs like Green Acres, the Hillbillies.
Oh, you're much older than me.
And I'm having fun. Hello.
I'm kidding. I watch those too.
You know what? They're so fun to watch.
Even now.
I think it's because it's, those, it brings back nostalgia.
Yes.
A nostalgic feeling of watching these older movies. I literally am on my clicker.
Right.
Prime Video, Netflix, and I'm clicking and seeing that. No, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch anything depressing,
right?
Or fights, and
Yeah.
But Hillbillies, and they were funny.
Yeah, Carol Burnett. Yeah, Smothers Brothers. We watched. Oh my God, the comedy back then, and it's available on so many different platforms now. Those shows. Right?
I'm excited just talking about.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we'll have to watch some episodes tonight.
But do what makes your heart sing.
Yes, exactly, and that keeps you young. So other things, celebrations.
Celebration time. Come on.
Some people, as they get older, they don't want to celebrate their birthday. And because they're like, well, I'm just getting old. The way I look at it, be grateful that you are older.
On this side of the ground.
That's right. Still. Because some people don't are young. I lost a daughter at 20 years old. She was 20.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful that I'm still here, and I was even talking to my mom, who's turning 87 pretty soon. And she was like, oh, birthday. And I said, Mom, be grateful that you're still alive.
I think there's a difference saying old or older. We're getting older.
Yeah. But we're not old.
But our brains are not old.
Yeah. That's
if you look inside here, it's about 8 years old.
Sometimes it's 2. Both of us.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, my mom's 97. She still has like joie de vivre.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So
because she keeps herself busy. She's always organizing. She's playing her fiddle.
Yes.
She loves giving.
Yeah.
She still plants a garden and freezes and
gives away
vegetables. She loves to give.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just celebrating birthdays, celebrating anniversaries, celebrating just because you want to celebrate
friendships.
Yes, friendships. And that's, we were talking about our potluck dinners or whatever that we did, and our the raclettes or whatever. It's just celebrating friendships, being together, and that we're all, having a good time together and just celebrating life. And, sometimes you got to put yourself in a bubble because the world, sometimes there's a lot of stuff going on. Stop watching the news.
Stop watching the news.
Because there's bad shit every day. Yeah.
There's a song in there.
Yeah, there is. So personally, I don't watch the news. Danita, you don't watch the news either because,
we don't have time. We don't have time because we're having too much fun.
That's right. So we don't let that affect our lives, and we just we're living our lives and we're celebrating, and that for me that keeps me feels alive, young and alive, right?
I like my bubble.
Yeah, we like our bubble.
We like our bubble because there's a lot of stuff going out there.
Yeah, exactly. So we just we're having a good time for a long time.
Yes, we do.
Have a good time every day. Yeah. And that kind of leads into having a positive outlook. Yeah. Taking out the negative, even if you because being angry ages you big time. Well, angry and negative.
Yeah. When you focus on the negative stuff, it eats you inside. It doesn't actually affect anybody out there. No. Unless like you're like getting pissed off and like want to beat the crap out of somebody,
right?
But other than that, it's you. It's all about what's going on in your little. That's right. Your little,
and it affects your health as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when you start to dis-ease. Exactly.
Dis-ease.
Yeah. So if you're angry and negative, and so my husband and I, and even yourself and your husband, we make it a thing that we surround ourselves with positive and fun people. So
not saying that we're never.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah.
We are human. I'm poking you. Yeah, you're real.
Yeah,
I'm real.
You're real.
But we do have days where even just like having crappy weather out there, it's like, oh, I don't want to get up, and
I want to stay in bed. Yeah,
but we pivot.
Exactly, we pivot,
switch it around, because we know what's on the other side of that dark side. It's like
the good stuff. Like okay, enough of this already. Like get up, get going. Yeah. Pivot and
find something that cheers you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, read something positive. Go online and look for something that's positive. Just type in Google. Positive sayings, positive, having a positive mindset, just something to, do that.
I just love the people that post memes or sayings, like jokes or whatever on Facebook.
Right.
Because it can be like crack book, But
that's what we call it, crack book.
But I have a couple friends who are actually posting every day something really funny.
Oh, okay.
And I mean really funny, because it actually gets me laughing. But it's just that laughter.
Yeah.
It changes the mood. Kind of almost instant, right? As soon as you read something funny.
That's right. And your body just feels lighter. So why wouldn't you want to do that to, you know, create that energy in your body every day of fun and laughter? And
we know people going through hardships. Yes. I mean, we're not,
exactly. We're not, there are people that are going through hardships, and it's hard. Totally get that. And you, especially if you got someone that's ill in your family or you're ill yourself. But, you know, even myself, after losing my daughter, I watched Ellen every day. Oh. Yeah. And even though I wasn't really laughing a lot, it helped brighten up things for me. Yeah. Yeah. And I had my dog too. And of course, my husband and my other daughter.
Did you notice you mentioned your dog for your husband?
My husband and my dog. And my dog. Yeah.
No, I seriously, I know what you mean. It's you have to just take your mind somewhere else.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, if you can, even like go online and just find something funny to watch. And
that's what they actually say. They suggest nature paths or whatever that you know, when you're going through tough times like health issues, it can actually turn things around by watching comedies or watching, like I was saying, you know, the hillbillies or these comics.
Exactly. Watching something funny and getting outside too. Getting outside. Yeah. If the weather's nice or whatever, just to get outside and get some sunshine and go for a walk. It just makes you feel better. And it all contributes, you know, like from now until, you know, as you're growing older, right? Older. It all older, not getting old, but getting older, that as you start early in life and keep having those habits, that it's you're ahead of the game.
It's like compounded happiness. Instead of like having compounded money.
Exactly. Compound interest, compound happiness.
That's it. A little bit every day. Just try to continue that. But you, my friend, is a perfect example of that, because you've been through like the worst of the worst by losing a daughter.
Right.
But your attitude and your resilience and your happiness, like you are focusing on being happy,
right,
regardless of, you know, what's happened. And I think she'd be proud of you.
Yes,
to be,
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Because I mean, I can be feeling down and you'll cheer me up.
Yeah,
and I mean, I'm
or vice versa. Yeah.
So it's good that we have each other.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a belief system as well, you know, right? So that and everybody's got different belief systems as to, you know, if our loved ones are on the other side. True. And I truly believe that, and that helps me a lot, right? So her spirit never leaves me, right?
You always see signs.
I always see signs. So that's a little off topic.
It's okay, because I know people will be in that same situation.
Well, that's true, because there are people. I know one person that he had lost his son, and he said he drank for like 20 years, you know. So, and then finally he said something about his sister snapped him out of it, but wherever she said or did. But, you know, like, but there's some people that never snap out of it, and they do age.
Yes,
a lot, right? And that you age quite a bit. So
it's all up here.
It is. It's such a mindset. Here. And your heart, heart and mind, and they're very connected. Yeah. So,
I know 30-year-olds who are like old.
Yes,
they're old already at 30, because they just, I don't know what it is. You know, I've gone through maybe a little bit of, I wouldn't say depression, but, you know, after having kids, sometimes when you're a new mom and stuff, like you get those blues. That kind of weighs you down. And
it does.
It's tough, because you're responsible for this little tiny human.
Yeah, and all you're doing is crying and going,
changing diapers and crying. Shut up. But
those hormones.
You just grow out of that. But just having fun with friends and finding ways, different things.
Yeah.
There's no limit on stuff out there.
Yeah, really. There is, right? And you can always, you can always find somebody that will help you, and like our friendship, right? That you just And we have other friends, that lift us up in different ways. So I always, like I have other longtime girlfriends and, new girlfriends, and you each bring something different into my life, right? So everybody's a blessing.
Yes.
Right. And I think when you look at it that way, that also helps keep you young. That, you're not, well, I only got one friend. Like you have to look at, or that you got friendships in your life. And
well, number one, friendship is yourself.
Yes.
I think that's important, because if you
self-love,
rely on somebody else's friendship, and then one day they don't call you, or a week goes by and they don't call you, you start to feel rejected. But you can never reject yourself, really. Right? You're always looking in a mirror. There's always a mirror in the house. But I mean, if self-love, if you love yourself first, and that's hard for people.
It is
sometimes.
It is. But I think if you find those ways of that brain,
the voices in your
brain,
head.
Yes, exactly. But listen to your heart, and it comes to Roxette song. So it's listening to your heart and your gut, and just paying attention to what makes you feel good, and self-love. And when you take care of yourself and have self-love, then you are
a magnet.
You're a magnet for it, and you attract other people like that, and it enriches your life. And that enrichment, that's what keeps you young.
Enriches. No, I mean
that too. Rags to riches. Yes.
We're rich. We feel rich even if it's not $1 million in our bank account.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we're happy. We're having fun.
I tell myself every morning I'm a millionaire. Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, millions and trillions of dollars. Maybe not trillions, but millions of dollars.
There's a lot.
Yes. So we're kind of touching on gratitude here as well, right? So appreciation is another big thing. I journal every day, and I give gratitude every day. And so that's another thing about positive energy, having gratitude, and that's what keeps you young. And sometimes I get asked by people, like, how do you get your energy or whatever, right?
You're always so bubbly.
You're always so bubbly because I have gratitude every day. I have that attitude of gratitude. Yeah. Right. So there's so many different things. And so if you have any comments, that maybe this is things that you've done to keep you young, or maybe you have some other things, tips and tricks, and maybe you got a great sex life. We didn't talk about that either, and so ooh. Yeah, I went there. That's an inside joke.
Yes.
I shouldn't say it that way.
Anyway. We'll need some explaining later.
Yeah, I guess explain. It will be explained, yes.
Sexplaining.
It's explaining, yeah. Listen to a Smothers Brothers episode. Ooh, and then you'll know. Yeah.
Yeah, so much fun coming up. Oh my God.
So thank you so much for listening to us today. And like I say, if you have any comments, and even rate this show, and let us know how we're doing, and have wonderful young life.
Have fun.
Stay young. Cheers. Thank you for listening to today's Sugar and Spice podcast. We really appreciate you listening. We'd also appreciate if you could follow us on our socials on Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel. Please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. And please provide comments of how you enjoyed this wonderful podcast. We'd like to have fun, and we'd like to have our listeners have fun along with us.